Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is OKAJA. Happy Sunday. As you know me, on this channel I talk about me, myself and I. I do not talk about any other person. I talk about myself. So today is a very good day. It's a Sunday. As you can see, I am dressed for church, and I just decided that okay, I will just do a quick one so that I will just know that yeah, whatever I wanted to do today, I have done it. So yeah, before I go out, I just want to say a few things, and I'm just going to go ahead to talk about today's topic. So let's go there. So today I'm talking about childlessness in marriage, and I just want childlessness in marriage. The aspect I want to talk about is the mindset of the woman. Yeah. And the mindset of the husband and the mindset of the in-laws and what they are supposed to do together so that all of us will make it better for everyone, so that people don't go running crazy, people don't go into depression, people don't begin to visit psychiatry, begin to live in bitterness, in sadness, in sorrow, and in all that. That is what I want to talk today. So please be part of my family. Just sit down there and let's roll it. Thank you for being there. Childlessness in marriage affects both couples, both the man and the woman. It also affects the in-laws. It affects your friends, your well-wishers. It affects a lot of people. Once those, especially those who gathered when you got married, those people who are your well-wishers, who want to know how everything is going, who are praying for your marriage, for a blissful marriage and all that, they are really interested to know what is happening there, so that in case of advice or whatever that it is that you need, that they can help those that are experienced, that have been in marriage before you and all that. Those are the people I'm going to talk about today. After attending a wedding of your loved one, of your son, of your daughter, of your friend, and I don't know, your acquaintance or whoever you have, and then you say, oh, you are part of that family. You have prayed on that day. Oh, I wish them that, I wish them this. It is better for us to do a follow-up, a thorough follow-up, if you are actually a close family member. Be it in-laws, or be it a friend, or be it, I don't know, maybe a spiritual father, mother, godmother, whatever. It is very important, because especially at the points where 1 year is past, 2 years is past, 3 years, the years are going, and there's no child to show. That is where those kind of people come in. It is not just a thing for the couple. For those 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it's between the couple to see if they have actually agreed that they're going to stay for maybe 1 year before they start having bearing children, or maybe 2 years. It depends on their agreement. And then as in-laws, or as sisters, or as sister-in-law, brother-in-law, both sides, as friends, and I don't know, godparents and god aunties and godmothers and all that, it is good you call them and talk about and try to find out if you are really close to the family, to the couple. You ask them what is going on. That part number one is showing that you are part of them, and then you wish them well, knowing that childlessness in marriage can lead to divorce, can lead to depression, can lead to bitterness, can lead to a whole lot of, for both the man and the woman. But sometimes, mostly, it is affecting the woman. So it is very important for such people as in-laws, the woman sisters, in-laws to the man sisters, in-laws to the woman parents, in-laws to the man parents, in-laws to the woman. All those people, they need to ask questions, because it is very important. It will help them. It's not everything everybody knows. So there are some couple who don't even know the left and right what to do, the decision they are to make. So it helps them when you sit them down as father-in-law, mother-in-law, for both sides. You sit your parents down. Maybe the mother to the girl will call the girl and say, what's going on? Have you and your husband agreed that it's going to take until eternity before you begin to give us grandchildren? That way, as a mother, you will be able to know and get to know exactly what the problem is. So you will know how to get in to have a talk. And then if you are the father, the mother to the groom, to your son, you sit your son down and say, what's going on? Is it that your wife is not ready for babies, or you guys just agreed you don't want it, or there's something going on that do you need help? Is there something we need to do? And then you listen to your son. If your son now say, okay, is my wife don't want babies yet, or if your daughter say, it's my husband don't want babies yet, and then you said, no, it's not going to be like that. We need grandchildren. We need nieces and nephews. So you call them to order. That is where you sit the couple down and ask, your husband has said this, or your wife has said this. What do you have to say? But this is what we think you should do. Then you begin to counsel them and see how you can help them in any way you can. That way, your daughter-in-law, your son-in-law, for both the man, the woman, both parents, you are able to know what their concern is, what troubles them, and see how you can help. But if you don't do that, and then they didn't come to you, you did not ask them, and they did not come to you, then it's better you keep looking. And if they don't even come to you and you decide that, okay, you want to know, you have right to sit your daughter-in-law, your son-in-law, your in-law, both sides, to say what is going on. Like I said before, it helps them psychologically, emotionally, and otherwise. But when you just sit down there and then you begin to call names and make assumptions and say all those things, and then maybe your son-in-law or your brother-in-law, you, the woman from the wife, they are hearing all those things, or from the husband, your in-laws, your in-laws are saying all those things, and it get to your ears. Honestly, it affects psychologically, emotionally. Before you begin to know it, you will start seeing it physically on your daughter-in-law, on your son-in-law. You begin to see them not feeling very free to come visit or to open up to say things, because they have already started saying things which they believe that they were expecting that you, as the parents, as the in-laws, you were supposed to ask them. Then they begin to hear all those name dropping, name calling, and all that, and then they begin to give, if it's the daughter, they begin to give her advice. If it's the sister, the girl, the wife, the sisters begin to give her advice on what to do, how to do this and that. If it is the man, the brothers or the sisters or the parents begin to tell him what to do. Go here, she's not doing that, go there. They give names, they call witch. They say, because he's not listening to the advice they are giving, they can even begin to say, he used jazz, he used voodoo, he used that. And all those things affect. It can drive somebody crazy. It can drive somebody to become a bitter person, a very sad person. It can even send that person to depression. So a lot of people have made people to be depressed. They don't even know it. They don't know it. They don't know it. The people you think that are your people, that are supposed to come to you and see how they can give you support, either emotionally, psychologically, or give you information, educate you on the step you are to take, they are rather not doing that. Rather, they are talking behind you, calling you names, saying all sort of things. It doesn't go well. Then number two, you, the daughter-in-law, you, the son-in-law, the son-in-law, the daughter-in-law who is in that issue, you have a very big role to play. I believe that before you go get married, you already know that you are a grown-up woman to live in your own house and manage your own home. And so the same to the man. You are a man, a matured man. You want to live according to the Bible. You want to leave your father and mother, and then you cleave to your wife and become one. You should be able to handle issues. If pregnancy is not coming and it is not an agreement that you guys want to spend some years without bearing children, then you should be able to communicate. And then the next step you should have to do is to go medically. Go run some tests, go see your OBGYN, your doctor, whatever you are calling them. Go see them and then have yourself properly checked up. They will recommend so many tests that you are going to do. You go through them and then you begin to get advice, and then you begin to go with the advice of the doctor, not minding whether your in-laws from both sides did not ask, not minding whether they are saying all those sort of things. You just focus as the man and the wife who are in a marriage that is childless. You go ahead and begin to do that which the advice the doctors have given. Like I told you, it's about me, myself, and I. When we started having all those miscarriages and baby was not staying in my womb, we went out to look for what we are supposed to do. We went out and then we went to the doctors, and then that was how we got to know that I was having fibroids, a lot of them in the womb and outside the womb. And that was how I was able to go for surgery, and that was how any other thing the doctors are going to suggest. Number 3, your mindset. It goes a long way. Who are the people? What are they talking? How are they saying it? What are the efforts you are doing? What do you believe that you are doing? Is it truly that those name calling and dropping and all those things they are saying, is it true that the things are actually happening to you? Or is this, have you done them, or is just allegations? That helps your mindset, so that in that on that note, you'll be able to know what to do. But if you just put your mind on what they are saying and then you put there, it can drive you crazy. It can send you to the psychiatric. You can become a very sorrowful, a very sad person, in fact, very unfriendly. You can just be living in that sadness. Number 3, because you do not have a child does not mean that those who have children should not love their children. They should not praise their children when you are there. They shouldn't kiss their children when you are there. They shouldn't tell you stories about their children. Oh, this my child was the first in school. They just entered kindergarten. This my child did this exercise. This my child. Do you know this my son told me that? Do you know my son, I was sick? All those things mothers can discuss. The fact that you do not have a child and you have such people around you, you should not go thinking that because they are saying those things, they are mocking you. You have to deal with your mindset. And that is the part that I really want to talk a little bit deep. If not, you will find yourself being in enmity with almost all the women. Then it will have you really, really withdrawn. Let's go for outing, let's go for meetings and functions. You really don't want to go because they are going to be bringing their children. Oh, my baby, oh, my dad, oh, my sweetheart. You say because they are calling all those names, it is you, they are just trying to mock you. It will make you to be in enmity with so many people. You have to deal with it. The fact that you do not have a child, you are sitting with people, it doesn't mean that they should not talk about their children. To you, you should be happy and be happy to listen and hear things like that. Oh, I did this one for my daughter. I did this one for my son. It shouldn't be. Otherwise, you will go home flogging yourself and then you just malice everybody, because everybody will become somebody who is mocking you. You need to work on your mindset. It is very important. The mindset of a person is what brings out what we do, the actions we take on issues, the responses we give, in fact, everything. It covers everything, the mindset of a person. So, oh, let's see me to the store. I want to go shop for my baby. They say, oh, because she know that I don't have baby, she want to come out. No. Before the issue of baby or no baby, you were friends. Even if you have come to make acquaintance with your neighbors that has children and all that, it should not mean that because you do not have children, people around you should not love and care for their children. But to the man, you have to really, really, really work on your mindset. Those are some of the things that part I know that I have never allowed that part to affect me, to affect my relationship with couple or ladies who already have children when I'm in their midst. Because I know that as a mother, you love your kid. My mother loved me so much, even to the point, at her point of death. So it should be every other woman. You should be able to be happy to play with other people's children. Except I know also there are actually ladies who intentionally want to say things to press you, to remind you that you do not have a child. You know, but you will have to know, you will know it, you will identify it because you are an adult. You will be able to differentiate it when you are around such people. Such people who will think that because you do not have a child, therefore, so you will not even love their own. And you, such women who always think that about women who are childless, it is wrong. It is God who gives children. The fact that the other woman don't have a child doesn't mean that that woman is going to hate your own child or is going to harm your child. What for? The Bible says we should rejoice with those who have. That way we can even tap from the anointing. So even if you are not a Christian, you should just know that it is not the fault of the woman who has children that you do not have that want to make you to say, I want to kill your child. That is very important. I really decided that I was going to talk on that because a lot of ladies are in enmity. Oh, she said this. Oh, that man said this when we were together drinking. Oh, this woman said this. Even if they intentionally want to hurt you, in your mind, work on your mindset. Know that the children they have, it is God that gave them. Of course, if children were to be bought in the store, we just go there, we say, okay, we are not carrying a pregnancy. Say you just go to the store, although the children are very costly, but you can just go to the store and buy. I'm sure my husband is not a lazy man. I'm sure by now we will fill this house with children. So if you work on yourself and always say, oh, it is God that gives children, God has not given me. So the lady who is trying to provoke me, the lady who is doing or going all out to mock me that I don't have children, she should know that children were given or are given by God. And all those things, we really need to work on our mind. I'm not going to take this video too long because I really, after church, I just want to walk around to receive some fresh air because I need it. I do that every weekend. I was not able to do that yesterday. So I'm just going to walk around to receive fresh air and then I come back. So I decided that I was going to make this video quickly. Please help your daughter-in-law, help your son-in-law, help your friend, help your neighbor that are childless. See how you can help. Some who care will say, oh, do you care? Can I bring some traditional medicine for you? Or some will say, oh, I know of this OBGYN, he knows very well, or these gynecologists, yes, they are the same as OBGYN, who know all this. Go there and do for checkup. Help them. Let them know they have people around them who supports them. There is no need for name calling and name dropping and all those allegations laid on them. It is not necessary. Because at the end of the day, you just end up hurting and making another person cry and making another person having to have sleepless nights and all that. Yeah, that is very important. And you, the woman, and you, the couple who are childless, you should work on your mentality so you don't become alone in the midst of so many people because you think that they will be discussing about their sons, and if you don't have, because you are among them, they already know you don't have. So when they are talking about your children, you just laugh because you do not have. You do not have to talk about. Then let them say and let them keep doing whatever they are doing. And as you continue to push, keep pushing on. A little advice again, especially for ladies. When you find out that you're having such issues, it is good to set your priorities straight. It's not the time for you to go buying very costly things, costly hair, jewelries, golds, and diamonds, and all that. except you are stinkingly rich, like you are so rich that when you begin to go to the hospital for all those scans and for all that, you need to do that, and then it's not hard for you to raise money. But for people who are struggling, you need to set your priorities straight. Don't go for that shoe, don't go for that gold, that jewelry, don't go for that hair. You don't need it. The person who, your friend who has it, check, is she married? If your friend is married, does she have children? Maybe she already have children, you do not have. So you have things that you are going to channel your money to, the things that are very important to you, to see how you can push. We put our effort, God will crown it. That is very important. It's an advice from somebody like me. I have been on it, I am in it, so I know what it is when I'm talking. I really know what it is. And if you have toxic people around you who make you feel that way all the time when you're around them, then stay away from them, period. You do not need them in your life. They don't need you. Because if it makes them happy that you are living in sorrow, if it makes them happy that you are always sad, it makes them happy, they cannot pretend that they don't know. When I intend to say something that I know is hurting, I will know that it's going to hurt you. And I will see, if I say it the first time, I see your reactions right there and right there. And so I should be able to know that, yes, I'm hurting these people. So those people who hurt you, who mock you right before you, who say all those things right before you, when you go back home, you cannot sleep, you lose your sleep, you are crying, you are in sorrow, in fact, you are crazy, it's driving you crazy. And that can even cause your marriage, because the man and the woman, you start quarreling over little issues that are not even important. So stay away. That is my advice. Nothing I am telling you right now that I have not tried it, or that I have not experienced. Stay away. You don't go there, you don't find yourself among them. They don't see you to hurt you. That is it. That is it. They don't see you to hurt you. And then people who come to tell you that this is what they say, this is what they say, next time tell them, please don't tell me no more. I don't want to hear those things. They are hurting me. And that is it. Yeah. I promise to keep it very short so that I can have other things to still add up to this video. So I'm just going to end there. In the end, pray. I don't know which religion you are, I don't know. But I believe all religion, they pray. Pray. And don't give up. Keep a positive mind. Keep trying. Anybody suggests they try it. Keep trying. Different options. We have different options there. When you go to the hospital, they tell you, do you want to do IVF? Do you want to do surrogacy? Do you by yourself? Or you want to do IVF yourself? You want to do surrogacy? Somebody carry baby for you if your womb cannot carry it. Do you want to go and adopt? And so you put your options right before you and your husband. You discuss it. Anyone that you know you can go for it, you go for it. At the end of the day, they are all yours. Whether it's surrogacy, the person is your egg, is your sperm, they will have your baby and give you. He just presented the womb to carry your baby for you. They give you, it's your baby, you and the couple. Just like we have been counsel about it. If you want to do IVF, you go present yourself as the woman. They still take your husband's sperm, they still take your egg, they do everything, put it there. If God bless you, stay in the place of prayer, God help you, you have your baby. Then if you want to go and adopt, you go to the place, adopt, go legally and adopt. They are yours. From the time I know that we bought our TV set until now, it is here. Walmart has not come to say, oh, you have been using the TV for long, come and bring it back. It's the same when you go and adopt. You adopt a baby, it's your own. You bring up the baby well, even when the tongues will later tell the child when he's grown that those are not your real parents. They adopted you. The child will appreciate and say, oh, they even adopted me and they treated me so good. They will never forget you when you are old. Please don't sit there and just begin to flog yourself and send yourself to the psychiatric, and those people don't really care. At the end of the day, it is you and your husband that are suffering it. I have come to the end of it, the end of this discussion. So I'll just go to church and come back and do my video, the rest of it, and see you. Please, as you watch every of my video, please those who have not subscribed already, please click on that subscribe button. On this channel, I promise a lot things that are very so real that we will learn from them, and then we will know how to behave and what to do when we find ourselves in such situations. And for those who are already in such situations, they will know what to do. Please watch my videos, share, like, leave your comments there. Okaja, I like your videos, I just want to see them more and all that. Yeah, so I will leave you now. Okay guys, I have come to the end of today's video. Please like my channel, do not forget to subscribe. Click on that subscription button, subscribe to my channel, support me, like, turn on the bell icon so when I upload you will be notified. Share, comment, and See you on my next one. Bye.